Let's go.
Brian Logan purged the Utes in 2009 and helped BYU
Yeah, I did.
to a monumental victory in a ranked matchup between BYU and Utah. The Cougars finished ranked number 12 that season after beating Utah and Oregon State then in the Las Vegas Bowl. Brian, welcome back. How was it to be ranked and beat Utah?
You forgot about Oklahoma.
Well, okay, so we'll throw that into the season
just
opener.
saying.
I'm sorry.
That when I was giving us highlights, that's the number one highlight, I believe.
Okay.
The Oklahoma game.
That was the number one highlight?
Yep.
Beating Oklahoma was better than beating Utah?
Yeah, man. For me personally, at that time, I'm talking about at the time, it was because at the moment I didn't really care about Utah. I didn't know about the rivalry like that, like most people. But to have my first D1 game in the Cowboy Stadium, I mean, come on, man. Number 3 team there. And I just love all the text messages I got from 5 of my girlfriends.
Hey.
I saw you on TV. Oh, my gosh.
Did you have 2 pass interferences in that game or
did.
1?
I had 2.
Because getting ready for Countdown to Kickoff, one of our production assistants, because I listed, let's show Brian's pass interference. And he said, well, he had 2, so which one? I was like, he had 2?
The goal line one. Please show the goal line.
The goal line one.
Because it wasn't a PI.
Yeah.
And that extended the drive,
Yes.
right? So which made it the number 1 BYU goal line stand.
Cougar history.
Better than 84 Hawaii that kept a national championship season going. Come on, man. Boise State 2012. BYU didn't even win that game.
It was like a 7-play goal line stand.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. And that was the season opener. Now we have Utah as the season opener. This has been unique in that we haven't had this situation. This offseason has felt completely different. I feel like BYU's been dialed in at a level that previously we haven't seen. How do you feel?
I agree with you 100%. And I think I'm excited for that and grateful for that. There's something about big games, man. And I think things have been a little bit different with Kalani versus Bronco. I'm not saying that it was necessarily a negative of Bronco, but, when you approach every game like it's the same game, but there's an elephant in the room like, it's not really, let's not talk about this, when we're in interviews talking to the media or classmates or his family. Like, no, Mom, I can't talk. It's just another game. I think that gets you a little bit tight, and you don't play loose, which means you're not playing to, your natural capabilities. And I think sometimes that happens. You see that with the coaching staff as well. When BYU, gets up by 14, 20 points, for whatever reasons, calls become a little bit more complacent. I think players take the foot off the pedal as well. But if you switch it and have it the other way around, the mindset as far as I'm going to be a killer, I'm going to be a go-getter, I'm going until literally there's no seconds on the clock, right? So I think with this being the opener, you had that opportunity to not feel timid and get in those situations, when the game starts.
Brian, I'm of the opinion that the season is bigger than one game. And I understand that Utah has beaten BYU 8 times in a row. And last year, the sting has lingered so long and so strong because BYU was up 20 late in the third quarter, and then Utah comes back to win 35-27, making things even worse. But with all that backdrop, will the Utah game for BYU define the entire season?
I think so, man.
Wow.
We're so desperate right now, right?
I think it's the situation as a whole, and from what Jarom just said, the how many days, right? How many weeks? How many months have we been leading up to this very moment? And that's been on our minds as fans, former players, analysts, the entire community. Everything that revolves around BYU sports and BYU football is this game right here, and so. If BYU loses this game and they go and let's say they win 10, right? That we're all
the magic number.
So, just whatever. We're gonna be like, well, you still lost to Utah though. Yay, good job. But you lost to Utah though. Right?
That would be the rhetoric.
Exactly.
When you haven't beaten Utah on Thursday for 3,561 days, that's an issue.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, we were talking about it. I wish it wasn't the case, but I think we're all pent up with the streak not winning 10 games, not having a season that has really mattered.
Then why
honestly.
play the games? Why play the other 11 games?
Because you have to. The NCAA mandates it.
Yes, that's true.
You're telling me like, whatever, don't care.
This is that one game.
You're telling me you don't care depending on the result after game one.
No, that's silly. Of
No,
course
man,
you care.
no,
Just when the season's over, what will be the first thing brought up?
Did we beat Utah?
Did BYU beat Utah? I think it should be what your record is. I think that's the first thing that should
some
be brought
logic,
up.
yes.
Yeah. But
Yes.
it is what it is. You don't mess up and fail this long without extreme repercussions. And emotionally, that's where we're at with this,
2009, right? So 2009, right? Or even 2010, when we lost, or 2009 when we won, it didn't really matter, right? I mean,
what do you mean it didn't matter?
It as far as, or I'm sorry, it matters. As far as it defining the season, though, right? I don't think it carried a lot of weight as much as it will
because
on Thursday.
BYU had won
exactly
06 and 09. You had split the previous 4.
Yep.
No, BYU won in 06, 07, so
and
they won 2 of
09.
the last 3. Yeah, so they won 3 of 4.
3 of 4, yeah. So, therefore, the loss didn't – it stung, no doubt, but it didn't sting as much.
Right.
2010 was defined by, oh, wow, we dropped off from the 10-win seasons. Yeah. We have a freshman quarterback. We're building.
But we bounced back.
And then 2011, BYU had an easier schedule, won 10 games, finished ranked in 1 poll. And it was like, okay, we're still that team for the last 5 years, 10-plus wins. And then 2012, we start the 8 or 9 win thing, right? As BYU beefed up the schedule.
Now, wait a second. In 2011, when BYU lost by 44 points to Utah, they finished the season ranked.
In 2011?
Or was it 2012?
Yeah, in
that was
2011.
2011,
yeah,
right?
in 2011, yeah.
So you're telling me that BYU can lose to Utah by 44 and still finish ranked?
You got to take it in his context, though, right?
Yeah,
like think about the entire
that schedule, yeah.
But think
BYU
about
ain't playing that schedule.
My point is, there's other things to play for, like a ranking.
Look, man.
Yeah,
you cannot lose to your rival. I don't care what program you. I don't care if you're Southern Valley, Southern Mississippi State. You cannot lose.
That's a real school.
You can't. It is. They do have a Walmart. I checked. Look, you can't lose to your rival for that long. You just can't. You can't do that. And then when you throw in a team that is more than good, above average, is a branded name, brand school, and you expect 10 wins, 11 wins, and then that starts to drop off with you not beating your rival,
what else?
There's a problem.
Yes. What else is BYU hanging its hat on right now?
That's
not win 10 games.
So the perception.
Therefore, it's this game.
So the perception of fans and even former players, analysts, etc. We see as the big picture as the program going this way. That's not necessarily the case when you look at all the different variables, the schedules, injuries. I can go on and on and on, right? But I'm saying at the very end of the season, after the bowl game, you don't go, oh, well, he was hurt that game or he was suspended. You look at the wins and the losses, and then you look at did you beat Utah?
Yeah.
And when you see that, you see that over the last 5, 6, 7 years continue to go down from what you expected and what you've been used to for the past 10 years previously.
Yeah,
you get a little concerned.
There was a 5-year run in 6 years where BYU won 10+, and it was nice. BYU doesn't have that anymore, and they won't until they schedule differently, in my opinion. It's just tough, right?
I'm sorry, Spencer.
After further review, tonight, 7 Eastern,
Yep.
4 Pacific. Give us in 10 seconds a preview of what we can expect.
Break down the key players for Brigham, break down the key players for Utah, and we'll talk about our predictions. And
let me guess, the BYU analysts will pick BYU to win. Crazy.
I'm going to pick Utah, actually.
Oh, so you just won't tell us the score, but you're telling us you're going to pick Utah.
Like you picked Hawaii last year?
No, I'm playing. No,
Hawaii?
I'm not. Yeah. That was the reverse karma, though. I did it for Zach.
Hey, good job.
Did it for
that
you,
worked.
Zach.
That worked well.
Zach, I did it for you.
Yeah. Right now we're on 2. So
You don't need to apologize to me, Brian. I just think you're wrong.
Well, that's a good thing that we live in America.
I love you regardless, right?
I love you more.
This is tolerance.
Yeah,
We're love and tolerance.
Yeah. Well, yeah.